What's up, everybody? So today is just a simple oil change on my Explorer. You just need just a couple basic tools, and of course you got your oil filter, your oil, place to put your old oil, and then this is going to replace a shield that's underneath. This just adds a little extra airflow for the motor. We'll see how it goes. First off, for this one, as you can see, that air shield, we have to remove it in order to even service the engine. Love the wording. One of the reasons why we're gonna replace this one is because it is busted. Look at that fancy little zip tie job. I love zip tie jobs. You never know when you can use some zip ties. Anyhow, here we go. Talk about simple. Okay, easy twisties. Looks like I'm about to work on that one a little bit. And of course, here we go. Oil filter. And to the plug we go. Question is right on my size. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, so basically it's finding the right size. In this case it's a 15. And then of course you've got your drain plug, which that is what you take out to do an oil change. Like I said, I cheated. I had my husband help me. I'm gonna make a mess. I'm gonna make a mess. I know I'm gonna make a mess. It never fails cause I make a mess.
Did you hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm watching to see when the hot oil starts spewing out. Just let it fly. Oh yeah, it's just gonna shoot out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and please no mess. Oh, come on, threads. Yeah, it's not always a good idea to do your oil change right. I did not make a mess. No, I did not make a mess. And put that right there. And just watch it drain. Okay. It's like this. That is so much better than before. Bye, dirty oil. Alright, now we just sit here and wait. We wait for it to drain. Oh, the joys of working outside. You can't see it, but it's like light snow-ish kind of stuff. It's pouring away. It was pretty warm under the vehicle because I decided to change the oil after driving it for, I don't know, 10 miles. I let it cool down for a little bit, but I want to get this oil change done and on to the next thing. Okay, for the most part, I say we're kind of good to go on to the next step. And it was pretty screw. Go me. And then now we're going to loosen this bad boy. And this is also where I really suck at making messes. So if oil starts pouring on the phone, I am sorry. Oh, there we go. Because it's always full of oil too. Look at that icky, dirty oil. Oh, I am so sorry, Explorer. Oh yeah, quite the mess. Alright, next is the oil filter. Now, let's see, we're going to put a little bit of oil in here. And then I like to put a little bit of oil on the seal. But to do this without having the camera because I'm gonna make a mess. Like literally, I'm gonna making messes. As you can see, like I said, I'm gonna make a mess. It's a good idea to put oil in the filter. So it's already in there. And then you just take the oil and you just kind of lubricate the seal a little bit before you stick it up under. And here we go. Here are basically going up. Actually, we're gonna wipe this one more time. Make sure we're not leaving any stuff on there. Here we go. Same concept. Righty tighty. And you're just spinning. And you only really want to put it on hand tight. My husband does the last part because I've been known to use the oil filter to tighten this, which is a bad idea because I end up crunching this. And then you've kind of defeated the purpose of these. Or part of the purpose, I should say. Now next is putting the plug on. Alright, and here we go. Last thing. Same concept. You're just putting it in. You do want this one a little bit tighter, but you want to be really careful how you put these in. You don't want to strip it, and you don't want to mess up your thread. Okay, so now we're up here to, of course, put the new oil in and everything. So there, of course, is your oil cap and your dipstick. And then, of course, my favorite, plastic. Gotta love it. You know, everything's covered in plastic. You don't get to stare at a motor anymore. Anyways, this is the simplest part of everything. It's just putting the new stuff in. We did everything down below. Everything's semi-tight. Not very tight right now. Like I said, I like my husband to check that for me. Because one thing is, oil filter, you do not want to make the oil filter too tight. You can screw up threads on those, and those things are not fun to replace. And here we go. So I really like Lucas. Lucas has been kind of a good brand. It's the go-to brand whenever this is just a synthetic oil stabilizer. We always put it in first before the oil. Now this is a 3.5 motor, so it takes 6 quarts of oil. So basically we will put all of this in first, and then we'll put all of the motor oil in. Alright, well, here we go. Of course, trying to do this with one hand is impossible. Oh, and there went the mess. Alright, so I suck at not making messes. Don't try this at home without a funnel. Funnels are actually really smart. So I'm putting the funnel in, and I'm eating my pride. And going to put my husband's smiling at me because he knows how terrible I am at messes. So yeah. Alright. I about did that senseless. I had a cap on before I started dumping. Here we go. Down to the hatch. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Drink. Using Valvoline Advanced Protection 530. Sometimes this can take a little while. Other times not so bad. As I said, it is a 6-quart motor. Thanks to all my messes, I'm pretty sure I'll be using everything. Because this is 5 quarts. Watch. Anyhow, you get the gist of this part. Alright, we really don't even need to do this yet. But for the hell of it, why not? So, as you can see, of course, it's still dirty on the end. And let's clean it off, put it back in. Alright, here we go. So much cleaner. There's my husband checking my work. Make sure I don't do everything too tight or too loose. Too loose. Of course, we are not done under yet. You gotta put this puppy back in. Oh, here we go. fast. What's this?
What?
Oh, I'm just having problems lining it up. There we go. There. Fuck.
All melted in?
Huh?
All melted in?
Yeah, it's in.
Don't sit too low?
No, it's sitting fine. It's definitely on. Fucking fingers are frozen. Okay, that's on. That's on.
When we get out of the garage full.
On and on. Yeah, I know, we need a garage. Okay, so resetting oil on these is actually one of the simplest ones out there. You're basically, don't put your foot on the brake, don't do anything. You're just gonna start the accessories twice. And, sorry, my dash is a mess. They put some chemical on there and I haven't been able to get it off no matter what I've been trying. So you just go to vehicle in your settings. Right there, oil life reset. Press enter. Remaining life 4%. Yes, I'm terrible. Hold to reset. Oil life reset. Everything's good. And then if you want, check your oil. You put all your oil in. We put oil stabilizer in ours too. Just a Lucas. And we will go ahead, put our foot on the brake. Start her up. And there you have it. Oil changes are pretty simple. Messy for me, but simple. Alright, that is it for the oil change. We had to check it again. I was a little bit of less than a quart low. Or no, less than a quarter of a quart low. Anyway, my husband's laughing at me because this is my first video. Hope you enjoyed.